Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Making It Up on this Friday evening. It is 8 p.m. UK time, which means it's Friday night Natter time. I know we've got a few in the line. Hi, honey. Hi. I'm so pleased you're from the beginning. Well done, my darling. Major Spanner reporting for duty. Hey, honey. Ness, you've changed have you created a personal account on YouTube? Because you're coming up as your full name rather than Little Miss Budget, which is interesting. The sun is shining. Well, is it, or has it gone back in? Good evening, Liz Kelly. Hello, sweetie. Hi. How are we all doing? I'm literally just about to crack a can open. You were first con teacher's pet. Byron's teacher's pet tonight. Get in. He gets star badge this week. Does our Byron? Or is it the cuddly toy? Is it the cuddly toy to take home for the weekend, Byron, and do a diary of the adventures you have? Oh, you forgot to change it back over, Ness. 1 minute, laugh out loud. That's fine, darling. Stay on as you if you want to. I didn't realise you'd got two like me. So stay on as you are if you want, sweetheart. You don't have to swap. It's up to you. Oh, actually, ow. You know when that goes down and it don't go down right? And it hurts a wee bit. Oh, excuse me. And again. Well, I hope you've all got lots to tell me, because I haven't really got a lot to tell you all this week. In all honesty, it's been a week where I haven't actually done a lot. I've read about 3 books, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. No, actually, technically, I've read 4, but one was only like a really, really dinky little thin thing. There we go. She's back. She's back as Little Miss Budget. It's done. Laugh out loud. My other one is what I had before I started a channel. Yeah, well, that's the same with me. Now, talking of which, notifications have just gone out, so we might have a few more joining us, trickling in shortly. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Ness. I always just had it under, thanks, Nate. I always just had my own personal thing, because it was literally just a case of I was on YouTube to be able to watch it. And yeah, so then of course when I actually decided to start a channel, I had to create a new one for that. So what were the books? The books were funnily enough, one by Ruth Jones, who played Ness in Gavin and Stacey, and she also played the lead role of Stella in Stella. If anybody ever watched that was hilarious. So I read her book. That's actually really good, and it's called Never Greener. Good evening, yes. I'll be a quiet bunny tonight watching the footy, but we'll pop up every now and then. Thank you, sweetheart. I honestly didn't expect you to be having it on, so even if I'm on and I'm muted in the background, I completely understand, my sweetie pie. Yeah, so I read Ruth Jones and Never Greener, and then I've read technically 3 Giovanna Traitor Yaz. Laugh out loud, says me. No, never. Giovanna Fletcher. I've read 3 books of hers. One called Billy and Me, and that's what kind of set it off. And it was just a lovely story. It got me sobbing and giggling, and one of those nice, light-hearted, very, very easy to read, but very well done, very well written. Really one of those where you can immerse yourself, you can picture and set the scenery and stuff like that. So I've read Billy and Me. Then she did a wee like charity Christmassy thing, which was a short Christmas story, which was like, it was about them as well, this couple, Billy and me. And then I've literally just finished about an hour or so ago the sort of sequel to Billy and Me, which is called Always with Love. I'm hoping there's a third one coming out, because I'm like, oh, no, you can't leave it just like that. We've got to know what happens after that. So we'll see. And it's about 5 years since she last wrote the second one, so we shall see. Neat, don't worry, I will be the same when Wimbledon is on. Yes, thank you, Neat, for mentioning that. So that is a really good point. For anybody watching now, for anybody watching on the replay, yeah, as much as I'm obsessed with snooker, and particularly the World Championships in April, Crucible Theatre, Sheffield, all that, and I can get away in a way with catching up on that later, because it's generally on like ITV channels or channels where you've got a +1. So I don't mind doing me live streams when the snooker's on, because I can catch up with it. But Wimbledon is a different kettle of fish, because Wimbledon is Wimbledon again. Oh, Holy Grail treat, territory here. And unfortunately, with it being BBC, they don't. You get the highlights program and one thing or another, but no, I mean, no. Even the kids in our house, when Wimbledon's on, even they're not allowed the remote. It's like, no, we're not having children's programs like we do for 50 weeks of the year. For 2 weeks of the year, we have tennis on from 11 o'clock in the morning till whatever time it finishes at night. So there may not be Friday night natters whilst Wimbledon is on. It will all depend on who is playing and one thing and another at the time. So, if you do toggle on over and you sat there at 8:10, I ain't coming on if I'm not already on, basically is what I'm saying. So just to warn you all. Byron, you've just started a self-helpy type book called Lunar Living by Kirsty Gallagher. Was a Times bestseller and got it for £4 on Amazon. That's cool, Byron. I use I found them through eBay, but they've got like their own website, if you know what I mean. And it's called World of Books, and they sell secondhand books. And generally they're around about £3 a piece, which the Billy and Me, the Giovanna Vecchi one, and the Ruth Jones one, I actually picked up brand new from Lidl a few weeks ago for £3 each. They were just in a massive stack of all different books. These books, if they've been read once, they've maybe been read once, you know what I mean? So they're still in really, really good nick. So yeah, World of Books is who I use. Give them a look, Byron. They've got all sorts. So I've got 2 thumbs up now, have I, Ness? Oh, that's because you've been in his Ness and been in his Little Miss Budget. Thanks, honey. Nee, you love me, but not as much as Nadal or Federer or Murray, etc., etc., etc. Absolutely, sweetheart. I love all you lot to bitch. You know I do. I've sat here when I've not been very well. I've come on when I've really not been feeling, we've had where I've literally just missed a week because of holiday or whatever. But Wimbledon is Wimbledon. And, last year was fine. Last year was absolutely fine. Yay! Hello, you two. Thank you so much. Good evening, says Sam and Robin. Hi, yeah. Hi, Rob. Hi, team. Yeah. So yeah, I love all you dearly, but yeah, no. Wimbledon is definitely back on the telly this year, everybody. So sorry, but no. I grew up in a household where you basically fended for yourself for a fortnight whilst Wimbledon was on. It was the reason at age, what was I, 11, I got the old black and white television that my mum used to have in the kitchen, where you literally, it was like an old radio, so you literally had to dial it in, and the best thing in the back was an old wire coat hanger. You know the ones I mean. I only got that because she got a new colour portable. And again, it was for the kitchen. And the only reason and the only time the telly was on in the kitchen was during Wimbledon. So that even when my mum were busy, literally wherever she was in the house, she either had the radio on so she could hear it, or like I say, she'd got this old black and white TV that she used to watch it on. So yes, my children are being brought up in the same kind of household. It's one of them. Yeah. Oh, Leash, you've just ordered a couple of books about Hecate. Oh, fantastic. Excuse me. Oh, heck. Lise, tell you what, let's schedule them and I'll do the ones you don't want to do. Oh, thanks, Lise. The problem is, I just don't know until we get there. I don't know, and you don't know because even on the day, you know, as you, and he'll back me up on this. You can have a schedule for Wimbledon, and you can, you know, but if the first match of the day overruns and it's a men's, and it overruns to 5 long sets, it pushes everything else back. So maybe when you see the day's schedule, you think, it's fine, I'll be able to watch that, not interfere without. Next thing, sorry guys, no live, cause you know this match has run over, kind of thing. But absolutely, don't worry. I will probably insta you first, going, I don't think this is gonna finish in time. So, oh Byron, you know World of Books as well, yay! Yeah, neat saying that's kind of Lisa, but she's still going to be missing an action. Absolutely. You see, I might, you know, if it's a match on that I'm not too fussed about, don't worry, I'll still come and speak to you all. But obviously, if it is a Nadal, a Federer, or if it's just a match that's like taken off, no, no, sorry, but no. Wimbledon is our passion, to be fair. It really is. It's an obsession. It's a passion. It gets you there. It gets you there. And once it's got you there, it don't let go. Believe me. I mean, I'm serious. Like, on my bucket list is a visit down to Wimbledon and to have the entire experience and everything. And I will accomplish it one day. So yes, Byron saying happy belated birthday to Lisa. I keep starting your OMG mail video and getting broken off from it. I must admit, I saw that pop up, but because I've had my nose in a book, yeah, I've not watched it yet, but I will be doing. Yeah, you've got another couple to go up, haven't you, Lisa? I know that. Sam, you never watched Wimbledon, but your aunt was a massive tennis fan, so Wimbledon was a must. So I'll watch in her memory this year. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely, Sam. Honestly, I mean, I mean, like I say, I grew up watching Wimbledon, so I can remember. I mean, Agassi. Be still my beating heart when he first literally bound onto the scene with his shaggy hair and oof. Yeah. So, but I can go right back to Boris Becker and Virginia Wade and all that. So, yeah. Ness saying the men's matches can go over for ages because of the 5 sets. Exactly. And particularly if they're all close sets, you know, if they're winning the set 6-6-2, it's not so bad. But if it's all going to tie breaks, you know, it's 7-6, 6-7, 7-6, 6-7. Yeah, and then you've got obviously not now, but used to be infinite number of games available in a 5th set because there didn't used to be a tiebreak. They've introduced that rule now, but yeah, it can still go on quite a bit. You never know how late the matches will go, especially with centre court roof now. Can go on until dead late, exactly. And it's not just centre court either, is it, Nee? Because court number 1's roof's completed now, I do believe, as well. So yeah, both of them. Both show courts have got the retractable roofs. So yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, don't. If you ever get tickets again, Kirsty, I know who I would take. Oh, mate, seriously. Oh, oh. I mean, me and my mum always wanted to go. And unfortunately, we just weren't able to get her there before she was just too poorly. So, I mean, my auntie, she's been a few times. In fact, one year she was rather disgruntled, only because she managed to land from the draw, from the public ballot thing. She managed to land centre court tickets for men's final Sunday. So obviously she was over the moon with that. However, apparently the way you do it, you have to put in for whichever ones you want or something when you're doing it beforehand. I've never done it. And you have to pay for those tickets. And then basically whichever tickets you win through the ballot, I think this is right. Basically, though, because you've already paid for all of them that you've gone for, basically then they refund you the ones that you don't win. So it can cost an awful lot of money, because the centre court tickets for men's final day they're like 200 quid a piece or whatever stupid. You know what I mean? They're a lot of money. And I know she was absolutely horrified, because that year I think she actually won 3 lots of tickets. Yeah, it was crazy. But the lucky mare actually was there on men's final day on the centre court. So I've never forgive her for that. Not taking me with her. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's just, I mean, I've even said to Ian, even if we don't ever get, I'd love to just go down, like to just book, like a midweek break for the pair of us. We don't have any sort of anniversary or special occasion to celebrate around that time, but just for us to have a breakaway, maybe a Monday to Friday thing. And literally, I've said to Ian, just to walk down and see. I'm not even bothered about going in the show courts. Just to be able to get a grounds ticket and to be able to sit on Henman Hill. Yes, it is Henman Hill. I don't mind Murray Mound, but that's as far as we're going where that's concerned. No arguing, everybody, please. It's Henman Hill, Murray Mound. That's it. But yeah, just to sit on there and have the big screen and to watch it and all the oohs and ahs with the rest of the crowd and experience. And yes, paying £8 for a punnet of strawberries and cream. Yeah, all right. That's ridiculous. I know that. But when are you ever get to do it? This is Wimbledon. This is like if I lived in Paris, doing it for Roland Garros, which has just been on or is on at the moment. The French Open, it just, the whole thing just, yeah, just to be able to be a part of it. I mean, I've lucky enough to have, Ian and I have been to Sheffield, to the Crucible. We've seen matches of the World Championship snooker being played. We've been very lucky to do that. So that's kind of that one ticked off. Really want to do Wimbledon. Really want to do Wimbledon. So yeah, absolutely neat. I don't care how much it costs. You ever win tickets again, honey, and put me down for a big tick, please. Lise, does this all mean my EastEnders is going to be delayed and messed about with again? Absolutely, it will be. I don't know what they do with it. Wimbledon tends to stick on BBC Two till about 8 o'clock. Is that when EastEnders finishes? And then it tends to be BBC One during the day, or like the morningy bit, and then come the lunchtime bit, it switches to BBC Two. Then it's generally on BBC Two till about 8 o'clock, and then it switches back to BBC One normally, is how they do it, Lisa. So yeah, neat going, yes, Lisa. But how am I going to know whether Angie forgives Dirty Dan for it? I think you might find you 30 years behind with that question, babe. Oh, that's not how they do it now, Nate. You just apply and it's a lucky dip. What match you get? You got men's semi-final one year and women's final the other year. Oh, wow. I just remember, like I say, that was how my auntie had to do it. But hers was a long, long time ago. I mean, my mum's been dead. It'll be 10 years next year. So, I mean, we've got to be looking 18 years ago, nearly 20 years ago. So, laugh out loud, Lisa. I think you're a bit behind. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to send you some photos of me on a Hill and Centre Court. Oh, yes. You see, just like migraine to be sat on one of them picnic benches right at the top of Hemden Hill, with me sat with the big screen behind. You know when they do that on the like the what is it, the roundup program on an evening. And they always pan to the crowds on Henman Hill, don't they? And there's that particular shot, and there's a picnic bench, and literally you can see the back of Centre Court with the screen on the back, and they shoot from that way, and then everybody realises they're all turning round to be sat on that bench. That bench. No bugger else has to be around. I just want me sat on that bench with me punnet and strawberries, with me champers, with the biggest, cheesiest Cheshire cat grin you've ever seen on your life, because I've got the big screen in Centre Court behind me. That would be it. I would die the happiest, bounciest, bloody Duracell bunny you've ever seen in your life. You know? God, I am sad. But yes, please. Because to revel in somebody else, to see somebody else has been able to do that and achieve that would make me so happy for them as well. So yeah. I know you don't watch the telly box, Lise. Unless it's a major match, it stays on BBC One, does it? What, the EastEnders or the tennis? The EastEnders, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Manifest it, Kirsty. One day we will go. I apply every year for the ballot. Do you know what? Honestly, the amount of times I've said to Ian, I'm going to do it, and then I never do. Or by the time I remember, I've missed the deadline dates and all them. So, yeah, I'm useless. I know. I'm going to have to make more of a conscious effort to do some, you know what I mean, to go out there and do that. And I think certainly that this last year, 2 years has shown that, you know, waiting to do stuff, not the best idea, is it? You know? So, tennis. Oh, the tennis stays on BBC One. Does it? I thought it used to, oh, I don't know. All I know is I walk around the house with the bloody TV remote. Although, actually, this year, I was going to say, I walk around the house with the TV remote, and I have the TV on that loud, so even when I'm upstairs, I can hear it. And normally, I then run, you know, ooh, if I need to, because you hear them say, don't you? Oh, we're now going to transfer to BBC Two or BBC One or whatever. So then I can run through and I can sort it out so I don't miss out. But this year, Ian and I have, when we swapped our Sky box, we got one of the new Sky Q boxes. And it means that the telly upstairs that we've got in our bedroom actually connects to our Skybox via Bluetooth, I think, or wirelessly. I think it's wirelessly through the router. Anyway, we have our own like TV, Sky accessible TV upstairs in the bedroom with its own remote, and basically we can watch different things to what's going off downstairs and stuff. So I don't know. But basically now I can have Wimbledon on upstairs on that telly and Wimbledon down here on this telly. And I've not got to run around thinking, oh, shoot, where have I put my remote? And yeah. Anyway, laugh out loud. Moving on for all the non-fanatic tennis fans. Yeah, because, you know, gabbling on about Wimbledon coming up because it's so exciting. Yeah. Anita and I have to remember that we are the only two in this circle that does do this. But it's better than the snooker, because when it's my snooker, there's only me that gets giddy. At least I've got an ally now with Wimbledon, you know? Stream it from your phone as you're walking around. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, but I still haven't connected to the internet on that thing yet. So, yeah. Kelly, you don't watch any sports at all. I mean, I literally, that is it. That is it. Tennis and snooker is it. I like the Olympics. I like watching the Olympics, both Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics. I really, really do. And within the Olympics, I have certain sports that I do enjoy watching more. So I like the diving. I like the gymnastics. I do like track. I prefer track events to field. What else do I like in the the Winter Olympics, I like more events because obviously it's all the skiing and the snowboarding and the ski jumping and snowboard half pipes and the aerials and the tricks and all that. And you've got the cross country and all that to do with your Winter Olympics and the figure skating, which are just, oh, yeah. Not only does it bring back memories, obviously, Torval and Dean and Bolero in 1984 and all that, but it's just, I just, as an ex-dancer, yeah, that, again, I think that's probably why I enjoy watching the gymnastics, but I enjoy the figure skating more because it's more of an artistic and choreographed sort of interpretation of the music as well. Gymnasts, they do perform to the music, they do interpret the music, but it's not as heavily in sort of normal dancing or like figure skating. So anyway, blabbing on. Robin, you're the same as Kelly. You don't watch any sports at all. Lisa, it connects with magical pixies. Oh! Hi, Belinda. I saw you. Oh, poopy, where would you? Belinda and Renata. Hey, hello. Hi. Thanks for joining us. It connects with magical pixies that send invisible unicorn twinkles between the two tellies. Yeah, I'll take that, love. I'll take that. I can accept that, Lisa. Absolutely. Kelly, only time sports are on RTV is when the TT racing is on. Oh, well, that's fair enough. You know, if you're watching Isle of Man, fair enough. Good evening, one and all, says Belinda, and some waving emojis. Thank you, Belinda. You need your mobile on so I can answer you during matches. Laugh out loud. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point, Nee. Oh, heck. Oh, yeah. We can be assessing the match, can't we? Katrina's here apparently as well. Hi, Katrina. I'm getting through the comments. Robin, though I do enjoy WWE when we used to watch it. Yeah. Kelly, you used to enjoy watching the ice skating in the Winter Olympics as well, darling. Yeah. They are so gracious, aren't they, Anita? They really are. They're phenomenal. Both the men and the women. It really, they're just all phenomenal what they can do with their bodies, and whilst moving at very high speeds across an ice rink, it just blows my mind. Renata, a belated hello, Kirsty. Thanks, Renata. How are you doing, my darling? How's your sewing machines? Are you getting? Have you got that pedal one set up? How are you dealing with it? Are you getting used to it? Is it, bob on? Is it a pain in the arse? Lisa, does taking vengeance on all those who have wronged us and spilling the blood of our enemies count as sport? Absolutely. Yeah, because there's a winner and a loser, and as long as you have a good fat match and a duel and fight it out, both parties are, yeah, I'd go with that. Byron, okay, see the number of times I've had one too many Chardonnays and make all my friends watch me reenact Bolero. Oh, Byron. Oh, darling, I cannot wait to have the chance to see that. Oh, do you start on the floor and everything? Oh. Yeah. I'd never done it. Never tried to reenact Bolero after a few drinks on a table that was kind of tall and wobbly. Oh, come on. That's it. We're kangarooing again. There she is. There's Katrina. Evening, all Katrina. Oh, dear. Sorry, everybody's coming in all at once tonight. Hey, Mandy! Good evening, all. Talking of which, everybody coming in all at once tonight. Renata, you haven't touched the sewing machine for a few days. Wasn't feeling to. Wow. Okay, that's fair enough, hon. No problem. Neat, you can think of a few people you'd like to knock out. Yeah. Oh, I've got a few of those. I've definitely got a few of those as well. So what have you been up to then, Mandy? And Katrina, have you had a good week? Sam, what about you? Have you had a good week, honey, if you're still here? Lisa, Byron, I would have given you 6.0, but, you know, hormones. I take it Lisa has witnessed one of these said Byron Boleros, has she? Oh, you lucky mare. Oh, I bet they're amazing. I bet they're absolutely amazing. I can seriously, I can just see it now. I really can. I really can. Oh, Ness, you're doing a new project. You've started rhinestone painting. I did. I dropped. Oh no! I dropped a packet of rhinestones all over the place earlier. Thank goodness it was only one colour. Laugh out loud. Oh no! Oh crikey! There was. Funnily enough, I've actually ordered one of those diamond painting or rhinestone painting kits, Ness. I haven't got round to starting it yet, but I'm hoping I need I need a board thing to put it on and hold it on with first. But yeah, let us know how you get on with it and how you find it. Obviously, dropping a packet of them all over the place isn't the best start, but you know, how do you actually find sticking them and stuff like that? Byron laughing at Lisa. Lisa, not sure if it was a bolero, but there was lots of spinning involved. Well, there was a fair amount of spinning in bolero, so yeah, absolutely. Oh, Kelly, it's so addictive, isn't it, Ness? Kelly, I take it you've done some. They have them in Hobbycraft. Yeah, they do, Lise. Katrina, just HR bits, but could write a book to add to the prison management I used to do. Oh, crikey. I've been keeping my crystals close. Oh, fantastic news, Katrina. Excellent. And are they helping? Is it helping you having those crystals close at hand, darling? Ness, it's really easy. Oh, good. Oh, good. Ah, neat. Oh, wait, painting with rhinestones. I thought you meant painting the actual rhinestones. Oh, my God. How many red rhinestones? What class number are you on tonight, Neat? Oh, dear. Robin, I've done tons of diamond paintings. I love them. Also, the leftover diamonds are great for nails. Absolutely. Nail art. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to get creative with some of those because you've got different sizes of the rhinestones as well, haven't you, Rob? Byron, I think Lisa can confirm that my triple axle is exemplary. If it didn't result in you breaking your ankle, then I give it an exemplary rating as well. Oh, dear me. Yeah, oh, I bet it is better. Kelly, that's what you do too with the leftover rhinestones. Use them on your nails. Oh, dear. Oh, Byron, says Lisa. The first time I saw your triple axel, I was blown away. Oh, now I really have got some, yeah. Oh, suddenly gone very warm in here. Now to do with the warm weather outside. Jeepers creepers. Sorry, it was a bit blonde then. Yeah, oh, I'm afraid you were, my darling. I'm trying to fathom out how you thought like literally sat there with, you know, this tiny wee rhinestoney thing and literally sat with a painting brush. Oh dear. Katrina, yes, not sure, but my crystal's becoming very hot when holding them through the meetings. Well, in that case, then, sweetheart, they are definitely absorbing energy, is what I would say. Hopefully, let's hope they are helping to absorb any negativity or any anxieties, so that then you can literally pass them into your crystals and your stones and then help them disperse. Either that or yeah, it's just the amount of absorbing that's doing that to them. Byron, I got asked to leave a very posh wedding venue for doing it on the kitchen table. I'm breaking. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's fab. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, Nita, you just thought, God, your eyesight must be good to paint a rhinestone. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's where you see the people with them massive things that come over and them magnifying things, you know, and they're like, when they look up, their eyes are like this big, you know. Oh, dear. Oh. Whew. Lisa saying just be careful because of the Hecate eclipse moon. I think that might be to Katrina. Doing what, Byron? Asks Kelly. By the sounds of it, doing the Byron Bolero. His party trick, Kelly, by the sounds of it, is reenacting Torval and Dean's Bolero. Nee! Oh, she's been chucked out many a venue for dancing on tables. You little hellraiser. Oh, my word. Lisa saying, Katrina, pop them on the grass overnight or in a dish of salt overnight to clear out the juju. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's great to be using them, but they need to be cleansed every day, Katrina. Absolutely. You've never danced on a table. Well, that I don't believe. Spinning on the table. Oh my God, spinning on the table, Kelly. If memory serves me correctly, I was miffed. The bride and groom got so much attention for their first dance. Oh, Byron. Oh, bless you. Lisa, you're also lying. Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeepers creepers. Katrina, you need to get these rhinestones. Could think of doing them with them for Bestie's party tomorrow. Lots of drinkings flowing tomorrow. Lucky no Fanages needed covered. Okay. Lisa, if you've seen Little Naz on the pole, Byron taught him those moves. No, I haven't, but I agree with Kelly. It sounds like fun. Mandy, your internet collection is playing up tonight. I must admit, let's just have a look at here now. Everything Everything seems to be okay on my end. I'm not getting any unstables yet. And Ian has already bogged out to the pub, so touch wood, we should be okay. Neat saying Katrina just don't paint the rhinestones directly. Yeah. What is a fanagy? A fanagy, I think, is what Katrina's put. I hope that's what she's put. That's what I've read anyway, unless my eyes really are bonkers. Lacey's not even kidding. Invite Byron to your wedding. Just make sure he has a few bebbies and an extra strong table and he'll provide free entertainment. Oh my word. Oh my word. Is it like only you site? Do you mean the OnlyFans site, Neat? I have no idea what we're going on to here, but you know, that's a Friday night natter for you. But there we go. Jeepers creepers, I really am. I'm on one. I'm gonna have to for the first time this year. Oh, only Fanagy. Yes. Well, maybe not free, Lisa, but mates rates can be discussed. I like it. I like it. Right, it's no good, everybody. Hang on, I've got to get me hand fan. Hang on. Which means me shifting my candle, which is red hot. There we go. Right. Just get sorted. Right, here we go. Oh, that's better. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. Yes, OnlyFans. Only Babs out. I like that one, Lisa. I like Only Babs out. I like that. That is the dodgy site, right? I get confused. Yeah, it is Neat. It is. That's the one. That's been in the news actually this week. The OnlyFans site saying about there's been a big thing about underage people, kids basically, having online on accounts on OnlyFans, and they actually put it to the test because they were saying, oh, you know, our age verification processes are all really stringent and all that. And this, I don't know, reporter, investigator for BBC, whatever. Apparently, it was shown that no, they were actually able to open accounts using fake ID, and nothing got stopped or like flagged or raised an alarm against or anything like that. So, so watch this space where that's concerned. I think I've just lost a stud. Yes, I have. Hang on. There we go. Well, how the bloody hell did that come off? Jeez. There we go. Just screw them all on a bit more now. Oh. You... Lisa, you know there's a menopause version called Only Hand Fans. Oh my dear. Oh, Katrina's on about a vajazzle. See, a vajazzle, I know what you're on about there. Ah, right. Oh dear. Oh. This conversation tonight is getting awfully personal, people. Because Neat's asking Katrina, are you getting vajazzled? I mean, I think she means, oh, I think she means work-wise, Neat. Oh, my word. Oh, I'm so glad I've got this fan at the minute. Oh, do you know, it's funny actually, because I thought earlier about getting my fan set up, because I'd walked in to set up for tonight. I was running a bit later than normal, so I normally like to start setting up about 7 o'clock, just so I'm chilled and relaxed and I'm at my own pace. I'm not rushing and tearing around. But unfortunately tonight, just because I've had my head stuck in a book, so, you know, I was late. It was about 7:30, 7:45 before I actually started setting up. And I'd forgotten how hot this room gets when it's really, really sunny weather. I'm like, I'm going to end up baking or wafting tonight. Well, I'm doing both, just to let you know. Neat saying, oh, I don't think I could get bejazzled. No, neither could I don't think. I remember when I booked in for a bikini wax before our honeymoon, before we got married, the girl was a bit worried. And when she asked me what I wanted, I was just like, what do you mean? I just want a normal bikini wax, please. She was like, you don't want any love arts or anything like that. I was like, pardon? Oh, you'd be surprised. I've been asked for Christmas trees and all sorts. I'm like, oh my God. No, you're all right, love. Just crack on. Oh, Byron. Oh, I like that. Only grands for any silver surfers out there. Lise, also, if an American guy gets his bits jazzled, is he a rhinestone cowboy? Oh, that's ace. I love it. I like that one, Lise. Oh, yeah. You get the wah, 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 wah button for that one. I like that one. Neat's going to do only grands, Byron. I can't believe the amount of crying laughter face emojis we've got going off in this chat tonight. It really is bonkers, everybody. So yeah, head over to Making It Up every Friday evening for lots of frivolity and bonkeredness. So if there is such a word, oh my God, bloody aching my hand. I have to say this, although it is very good, and it's a gothy one. Ian got it me for Christmas, so it's got spikes on it. Don't know if I can. There we go. Shut it. So it's a proper Killstar one. So, I think, here we go. Lisa, I did think I'd do a plus size one called Only Fats. Now. We're getting silly now. So what else you all got to tell me then? Like I say, I've sat and read 3 books. I've been in the garden with Louis. That's been hilarious. Oh, poor little man. He's starting to learn about like his paddling pool, and there was a big he'd gone in one day. He'd got his trousers and his t-shirt on, which was fine. So I'm just like, come here. So I rolled his trouser legs up, and he's happily playing away with his balls that are in there and ball pit. He has to chuck them all out of his ball pit into his paddling pool. Then he gets out his ball pit, goes into the paddling pool, and then he starts throwing them back into the ball pit again. Keeps him entertained for hours. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, he decided to pick up a bucket that had fallen in the paddling pool, but he lifted it up, didn't realise that it was basically probably about 2/3, 3/4 full of water, and literally just went like that to see what was in it. And of course, this bucket full of water went all over him. That was hilarious because it was just like, and he like literally like scrambled out and fell out the paddling pool and came tottering over to me, like literally like shaking, like, what on earth just happened? Well, cruel mummy here couldn't do anything for 5 minutes but laugh at him. It was just like, I don't think you want to do that, do you? So, yep. Neat. If I get made redundant, I might do only feet or only grands to earn some dough. Kelly started off with only feet, didn't you, Kel? Get on it, Neat, says Byron. Or one for builders and tradies called Only Vans. Yep, I like that, Lise. I like that. Or one for those. What? Or one for those who like summer puddings, only flans. Yep. Oh, bless him. Oh, I know. Totally soaked troll. Yeah, absolutely neat. But it was just so funny. The look of shock on the surprise on his face, because he honestly didn't expect this bucket to have water in it. I don't know what he thought it had got in it, but you could tell because he literally just lifted it up, went like that to look up, and just like, and it was just what happened there then? So yeah, it was extremely, extremely funny. Rhinestone fans in all areas, Katrina. Oh, dearie me. Nice mummy comforting traumatized child. Yeah, absolutely. Literally sat there going, and he's tottering over to me. And literally, I'm just like, well, yeah. What did you think was in the bucket? Oh dear, so it was like, come here. So I got his wet clothes off, left him toddling around in his nappy. Once he got the wet clothes off, he was quite happy, especially once I started wringing them out, because then he was trying to run through all the drips that were coming down. So it wasn't the actually getting wet, it just shocked him because he didn't expect it. So Rob, he does that here when we have water play out, laugh out loud. Yeah, but this was literally it was literally a proper old bucket. You know, a big, not a kid's bucket and spade, a proper big bucket that I used to use for like washing windows and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Lee says, on one now, Rhinestonely fans for the bejazzled. It's where it's heading, Lise. It's where it's heading, love. Patent that. Patent it. You'll make a fortune, honey bun. Oh, dearie me. Oh, it's getting a tad warm, and I haven't got my fan down here at the moment. In fact, my fan, I've just realised, I don't think is even in the house. I think it's in the lockup. Baubles. I'm going to have to nip down to the lockup this weekend and grab that out, aren't I? My little one, I mean. I've got my big one for upstairs. That's up in the loft. But my little one that I have for down here. Neat. You were due to go to your best mates for a barbecue tomorrow to spend day with the family. But one of the kids, oh no, brought home the sickness bug. So not going anywhere near now. No. Oh, wonderful. They're all chucking up. Delightful. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be heading anywhere within a 100-mile radius either, darling. Least, nah, you've got enough on with this project. Well, that's true. That's true. That could well be taking up for quite a lot of time. Couldn't it? Robin, Mum has all on trying to get him and the little tornado to not drink it. Laugh out loud. Oh yeah. He nearly choked himself the other day as well because he was literally stood in his paddling pool, bent over double, and literally he was licking the water. Bless him, Katrina. Licking the water like a cat does or whatever, and he must have like breathed in, and it's like sucked some water in because all I heard was, and I'm like, no, he's right. So yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, he's hilarious. It's like when he gets in, he has learned not to be too timid when he gets in the paddling pool, because when he was going in and he was a bit tentative of where he was putting his feet, he'd often sort of like slip and split and split his legs, and and then he'd just go plonk into it. So now he has learned, he's a bit steadier on that, so he's a bit more confident placing his feet, and he doesn't slip as much. But it is hilarious seeing him climb up the little inflatable slide it's got that sort of joins. It's like two circles that are kind of in a figure eight, and then this little inflatable slide joins both bits, if you know what I mean. So that's quite funny, watching him sat up there. And yeah, so Lisa, you've got so many fans. A giant industrial one in the lounge, plus a tower, 3 in the bedroom and 2 in the back room. I've not got many. I've got a few. I've got my little USB one that Ian bought me. That it's only literally a mini one. Works on the USB, so I can connect it to the computer. But again, I'm not quite sure where that is at the minute. But yeah, no, we haven't got many because Ian, weirdly, he finds sleeping with the noise they make really, really distracting. It like wakes him up in the night. It's really bizarre. He's like up every hour or so. So unfortunately, Yes. Oh, hang on, I missed something then. I went to read it and it disappeared on me. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Kelly, talking about that, Lisa, my package had arrived. Can't wait to try it out. Yay, you've got yours as well, Cal. Lisa, so we're like fans. Yeah, fans. I like fans. Byron, Kirsty, I've just bought on eBay the cool packs you have in your freezer and use for injuries, etc. Can't recommend enough for this weather. Using it like a reverse hot water bottle. Absolutely, Byron. Oh yes, definitely, darling. Yeah, do that all the time. We have the oh god, I've had them years. They're like they're bigger than an A4 sheet paper, and they're like little pockets, like ice cubes. Do you remember ice cube bags that you'd have to fill up from the tap, and they'd come up and they'd all pop up into the So they're like that, but they're flatter, and they're reusable, obviously, and they're freezable, and they're literally like slightly thicker pieces of paper. It's really bizarre. And you can use them to line like your rucksacks, or because they're all like in little squares but all connected. You can mold them around bottles and things like that. I've always got those in the freezer at this time of year anyway, for going on picnics and days out and things like that. But yeah, I get one, and I actually put it like on the bottom side of my pillow, if you know what I mean. So I took it into my pillowcase, but I have it on my top pillow, but inside that one's pillowcase. So I've got the pillow, there's my head, there's the pillow, and there's the cooling mat. Ace. Brilliant, really good, because obviously it gets the back of your neck as well. So they're really good if you can get hold of them, darling. Where am I? Oh yes, Byron, they are good. Also, stick your feet in cold water for 10 minutes. It reduces your body temperature. It does. Lise, when you moved in, you said you wanted carpet wood floors, and Rufus agreed, even though it makes it so hot in here, ridiculously hot. Absolutely. We found a big difference since we had our underfloor insulation put in our living room. 18 months ago. And we've got carpet in there as well. So yeah, it does make a difference. We noticed once we put the carpet down that it made a difference, but it's made a massive difference since having the underfloor insulation done. Definitely. Byron, currently got a big one on my forehead and a smaller one tucked under each moob. Only about £6 for a pack of 3. Yeah. Can't blame you, darling. Absolutely brilliant. Lisa, use those things you get in pound shop for cool boxes. Stick one in your bra. Absolutely. Yeah. Byron, yes, neat. It really helps, and it's less risky than taking my Crocs off in Asda and rolling around in the frozen peas. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no, don't roll around in the peas. No. Them bloody big chest freezers are not easy to get out of, apparently. Never done it myself, but apparently they're very difficult to get out of. They're deeper than what you think. Don't ask me. I do know somebody who used to work in the supermarket, and they were on the freezer section, so I can just well imagine, Oh, dear. So, everybody, I am, because I'm wafting, I am getting rather warm and a little bit uncomfortable with how stuffy it is getting in this room. So I am going to start wrapping up very, very shortly. Byron saying that you sound just like the security guard. I was going to say, do the security guards know you're on first name? Yeah, they do, don't they? You're on first name terms with them, aren't you, Byron? Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to have to, because it's getting very, very sticky in this room. I shall make a note to go and get my small fan from the lockup, hopefully ready for next week, because fingers crossed, this weather is meant to be sticking with us for the next week or so. So that'll do for me. That'll definitely do for me, everybody. Oh, right, Lisa. Oh, excuse me. Lisa asking everybody, are folks up for a live on Wednesday? Absolutely. If Lisa over on Beyond Authentic, Lisa's Weird and Witchy channel, supposed to be very warm for the next week or so. Yeah, it is, Lisa. Yeah, it's meant to be really nice. So we shall wait and see. Neat saying yes, as long as it's not a late one. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine any time after 7, Lisa. Not a problem at all if you want to do a Witchy Wednesday live. Katrina, thanks for the chuckles tonight. Sending positive vibes to all. Yes, please, Lisa. Absolutely. Oh, my word. Yeah, my ribs, my diaphragm and my ribs are definitely aching. I can feel it on my back. So, oh, you've definitely cheered me all up tonight. Thank you, everybody. Neat saying, yeah, heat wave at the weekend. Yeah, apparently so. Then some storms come in. Well, that's not going to be a surprise because, yeah, it's very muggy, very cloudy, you can feel the air pressure building. So, Robin saying there, oh, I love a good storm. Absolutely. Kelly, for sure. Hopefully, I'll be able to make this one. Excellent, Kel, for Wednesday. Lisa, fab, Okies, we'll do it 7 p.m. Yeah, that's awesome. And then hopefully it shouldn't be too late to finish either, because obviously midweek for me as well with school and what have you. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what my mum and my nana would have said as well, darling. It is. It's a bit close out there. Yes, I do love a good lightning storm. I love a good thunderstorm as well, Kel. So yeah, I mean, I'm not adverse as long as it does actually clear the air and release and lower the air pressure. Because sometimes when it's building and building, and you've had a few weeks of it, and then it comes, and you get this fantastic storm, an electrical storm, and it's all whistles and light shows and all that. And then it doesn't do anything. It's still as heavy and oppressive and muggy and sticky and acky as it was before. And then you just think, well, what was the pegging point? As long as a storm comes to clear the air, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So, sticky, absolutely neat, absolutely sticky. Stormwater, though, yes, I know there is that. And, yeah, but again, you want a good clearing and a cleansing storm for the storm water. You don't want a damp squid, do you? Ness, you're the same. You love the thunder and lightning. Belinda, you're going to try for Wednesday. Yay, depending on time, as I usually do all my editing on a Wednesday night. Yeah, well, looks like we'll be on from 7 o'clock over on Beyond Authentic, Belinda. Robin, I love to sit out in heavy rain after a really hot day. Oh, yeah, there's nothing better than that. When you've had a rate mugging and a rate sticking, just to go out. The only problem is, I personally, it's about the only time I don't mind, in a way, stripping off, is in a storm, but not when you have such open back gardens as what I've got, if you know what I mean, yeah. But yeah, there is nothing better than dancing in the rain when it's been really hot and muggy, and then it cools you down and it refreshes you, and then once it goes and it passes and you just feel lighter and lifted. Those storms are amazing. They are, absolutely. I will, Lise. I will film it if there is one. Absolutely. Right, everybody. I am definitely wham. Only Baps Out, Storm Edition. Hey, don't. There probably would be a market for something like that. I mean, you might think it's a bit bonkers, but hey, there's lots of bonkers people out there, I mean, we've all come together for crying out loud, and we're not exactly normal, are we? Let's face it. Right, everybody, before I literally, I'm melting, like that, into a big white blobby thing. Leash, you want to do a sandwich bar now called Baps Out? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That would be a great name for a little sarnie shop. You're right. Absolutely. Neat saying there. Thanks for a very bizarre chat tonight. Absolutely, everybody. We do talk about anything and everything on these Friday Night Matters. And if it's your first time here, I hope you can see that that's exactly what we do. Neat saying she's chuckled loads. Absolutely, as have I. Katrina saying, good night, all. See you on Wednesday. Absolutely, Katrina, we will, darling. Before that, yes, we shall see you on Sunday evening over on Beyond Authentic from 7 p.m. UK time for Lisa's Self Care Sunday, and then Tarot Hour, which follows on from that. Please do make sure you are in early if you would like a free 3-card taster reading. I have to slow that down, otherwise I get really tongue-tied. Because we only have a limited number of spots and readings available, and those do book up fast. We generally open the question requests about 8, so please make sure you're in before there if that sounds like something you would be interested in. Have a great weekend, everyone, says Kelly. See you all Sunday. Absolutely. Byron says, bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy your evenings. Lisa, love you all. We love you all too, darling. Neat. Hope to speak you all on Lisa's Live on Sunday. Absolutely. Thanks for the chat tonight, says Ness. You too, my darling. Thanks for being in here. Belinda, lovely bit of light entertainment. Thanks all. Absolutely. That's what our Friday nights are all about, Belinda, as you well know, my sweetheart. A bit of a giggle, a bit of a bitch and moan, a bit of a let's get that off our chest before the start of the weekend so we can thoroughly enjoy it. That's what these Friday Night Matters are all about. Please do join me each and every Friday for them from 8 p.m. UK time. Thank you so much to my wonderful Spanish squad, as always, there in the live chat. If you don't know who we're talking about, it's those that appear in the chat in blue and they have a little wrench symbol at the side of their name. We call it Spanner, aka the Spanner Squad. They are my wonderful, wonderful friends and moderators, and they basically help to track and nudge me when people come in and I've not noticed and things like that. So thank you very much, one and all. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I shall speak to you on Sunday, like I say, over on Lisa's live stream, where I am one of her Spanish squad. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. I have fabulous weather. I hope we all manage to buy enough burgers and buns and hot dogs to see us through. And I'll talk to you all again soon when YouTube eventually decides it's going to let me end this live stream. Wave. Awkward wave. Dot, 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 dot. Awkward wave. Bye.